Good evening, all my bun buns out there. Daisy here with you tonight, and I hope everybody's having a good evening. And we're going to do another game video. The last one you would have probably seen from here was Metroid. Definitely a major classic. Good mazy type game with non-left to right basic maneuvering. Um, but it didn't end there. Nintendo, in all their wisdom, kept going. And Metroid had a sequel, but not on the same system. No, they went with the Game Boy. If I can get it to focus. Probably not going to focus well. Good enough. But that is Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. Now, it's one of the very few times when a game went from types of game systems. You went from a home console to the new, at the time, portable console. And it's rare that you see a game actually feel like it actually progressed when it went to the portable console, especially when you're talking about the Game Boy, the original green screen monster. Now, the original Metroid was on planet Zebes. Zebes, yeah, however you want to say it. But Metroid 2 is about where the Metroids had come from. They were not originally from planet Zebes. The space pirates had brought them there and were raiding them for weaponry and whatnot, because evil. But they came from somewhere else, which was SR 328, I think it was. Anyway, this was a completely different planet from the first game. You are going out hunting the source of the Metroids. And this adds a lot to the story and a lot to the gameplay. They actually added some power-ups that weren't originally in the first game. They added more of a directionalized situation because you actually could only go so far until you progressed, because there was the I don't know which it was called, lava or acid, but that you could not actually go any lower than until you've accomplished the current mission. And the mission in this game was killing a certain number of Metroids. Now, in the first game, Metroids were just the same kind of amoeba-looking things with teeth on the bottom that would suck on your head until they killed you. But apparently, that's not what a Metroid just is. That is the baby form of it. That is its infant state. Metroids apparently develop past that. And this is what Metroid 2 is all about. You start off by killing alphas and betas and omegas. And it just gets harder and harder as you go through, because they're resistant to attacks, they only have certain vulnerable locations, they grow limbs, and eventually the big mama Metroid at the end is just massive, and she is not a nice character. And to say the least, makes for a great game boss. And they don't just cut this concept here. This actually gets to go forward into future games. So, awesome. Now, I know a lot of people never played this one because, oh, it's the portable one. I don't want to play the portable game. But they actually have the story plot really come to life here. This is where eventually Samus finds the baby Metroid at the end that is in the sequel, which was the whole purpose of Super Metroid. Spoiler alert, that's coming up in this future video. I found this game was amazing back when it was new. I didn't have it when I was young. I borrowed it, and I did play it a good bit then, but I had to give it back and never finished it. No, I never finished the original. I apologize to all my fans out there. I'm not the perfect video gamer. But it was definitely a major love. The growth of the character was amazing. like, yes, again, as you would have guessed, you did lose like pretty much every ability when you start this game. But then you quickly gain the basics, and then you get a lot of cool stuff. So it feels like it's a Metroid. It doesn't feel angry that you lost all your abilities. Um, and it lets you become a new character again. It lets you progress and get to enjoy a new world from step one to step two. So I definitely appreciate this game. It was one of my absolute favorites that was ever made. I'm happy I was able to get a hold of a copy here not too long ago. So I do intend to at some point pop that into probably my Game Boy Color or one of my GBAs and knock that out. Um, and well, this is definitely one of those ones that if you can find it, I would recommend it. I didn't necessarily recommend the first Metroid, but I will definitely recommend the sequel here. It was a fun ride. It was exciting. You almost forget that you're looking at it not in color because it's that good of a game. As far as a Game Boy type game, it was definitely not one of the newest, the original first release type games. Because if you remember back the original stuff, you had like the Super Mario Land 1, which is almost unplayable. This is up where closer to the later section, where we had decent use of the graphics. Where actually the programmers were understanding what they could do with this system, and it really shows. We have a full-blown Metroid game on a Game Boy cartridge. It almost doesn't make sense that it could be that good, but it really is. So if you ever spot it in the wild without charging an arm and a leg, grab it. Pop it into, well, it's a original Game Boy game, so you pop it into our original Game Boy Pocket, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, or Retron 5, or any of those other retro systems that play on the TV. And Super Game Boy would also play it. I don't know if the other ones, the ones that are for future Nintendo systems past Super Nintendo, would translate those, but, well, at least I know you can play it in all those places. um, I definitely, I like it. I don't know how to say it, but they added a save system that was not in the original game. So yes, the Game Boy game really does have more things than the original did. So save rooms, and lots of bad guys still, similar to the original game, but there are enough different ones there that, like, oh, that's kind of cool. The game never felt unfair, as far as I remember, um, and it made you feel like you were progressing into a creepy, dungeonous world and making your way through to get all of these Metroids. And the whole way through the game, you have a little counter at the bottom that tells you how many Metroids are left. And it's just like, there are this many bad guys left. There's other bad guys, but there are this many actual bad guys left. This many boss level bad guys that you have to find and take out to make it through this game. So, yeah. It's a trip. It's a good ride. I still can't believe it was on the original Game Boy. So, there's that. Well, I hope everybody's enjoyed this, and I hope you're having fun with my little game videos here, my discussions of things of yesteryear that, and/or current times, because the Borderlands games were kind of newish. And I hope you enjoy gaming. I definitely feel it's an important part of my life. Without video games, I probably wouldn't be the bunny I am today. So, thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little dingly bell so you get notifications. I know YouTube likes when you do that. Make the YouTube monster happy. All you have to do is make the YouTube monster happy and hit the dingly bell. Daisy wants you to hit the dingly bell. She likes when you do. And I do have Patreon, so if you want to help support these videos and maybe help me have ideas of what to talk about or what to wear, you get to actually decide stuff. You join up there, or at least to the extent of things that I can do. You can't make me wear costumes I don't own. Like, you can't say wear some fox I saw on the internet because I don't own that suit. But if it's something I own, yes, you can make me wear it or ask me to nicely. But more importantly, share the video with your friends. Let them know to come and watch this bunny or any other critter I am talk about stuff. And I hope you all have a lovely, fluffy rest of your day. Of course, that worked before. Oh. Goodbye, bunnies.